Hello, welcome back. Okay, got a little bit of time. Yeah, I haven't. To be honest, this is a bit of a. I need to make these. I'll explain in a moment. I just need to make sure that I've got everything. So I should be able to. It's full. No. Okay, so what's going on at the moment is I'm trying to get this moonlight circle thing to work. So currently you can see the moon is just rising, so I think I've got plenty of time. I think I've got these in the right spots. I'm not entirely certain. What I'm trying to do is if we look here, growing a certain plant under the central beam, 4 other plants under the 4 smaller beams will allow. So I've got potato in the middle, and then the 2. I think I might have got these 2 beams confused though. So I've got the hoe. I've got. I may have a bit of time. I've got some bone meal, so I may be able to. I don't know. Obviously I've not done this before, so we'll see if I can get it to work. So the beams are going to start appearing pretty soon now. Obviously I've looked at where the beams were before, but it's quite hard to tell. Let me just turn the clouds off actually, because I'd like to actually just really see where they are, because that's getting in the way a bit. We'll see if I've got them accurately. So they're going to be showing up any time now, in about 2 seconds. Ooh, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, that worked perfectly. Sweet. Let me just so I think I probably need to share this. Okay, so that is wild root, and that is actually used to make you can make a staff with that. So yeah, that was actually the right location. So you can see this is what the I could. It looks like I actually did all right then. I'll keep the clouds on then if I got it correct. But yeah, you can see that it's yeah. I think I was just struggling with the middle one because these 2 are right next to each other. So it's not necessarily. I suppose you can kind of see it, but it's not that obvious. But yeah. But that is basically how you get started with the with this mod, which is pretty cool. So yeah, and I could make a staff pretty easily with that. I may still do it. I don't know. I wanted to find this moonlight circle. This area, by the way, is a little bit. I basically changed this around, so this is pretty near the village anyway. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So anytime I want to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I think if I just what I might want to do now I think about it is just set some stuff here just so that these spots don't go away. So 1, 2, 3. Was it that one? I'm gonna have to look it up again now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it must have been this one, right? Yeah, because obviously I haven't got water source nearby. But anyway, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So now, whenever I want to do any of the moon circle stuff, I can just come here and do it. Okay. So it might. Oh well, I'm pretty low on that. Let's sleep, get energy up again, and think about what else I'm going to do this episode. So I did want to make a little bit more. Let's just wait for it to. Yeah. Okay. So I did want to make a little bit more on the tech reborn side of things. Let's just put. Yeah. So I've got that wild root now. That's cool. Let's see. I did want to get my iron situation going, so I got 25 iron, and I wanted to make the casings, didn't I? The standard machine casings. Yeah. So to make them, I'm going to want quite a few circuits actually. My refined iron is terrible. Let's just make the whole lot of that. We've got 25 iron in there. Let's just turn it all into the other kind of iron. Okay, I don't need this chunk loader here. I was only really doing this because I was trying to do stuff at the in the other area. And of course, there's problems with the not performance, but okay. Let me just load this up before I teleport and I die. That'll suck. It should just be able to bring a bit in here. Just drain a bit out of it. And that's good. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, the builder is actually completely full. It was filling up the whole time. It was completely full, so that was cool. Okay, so yeah, I've got a good start on with roots there. I still didn't do anything with embers though, so that's a bit annoying. How's my iron coming along? Is it going to work at all? So sometimes it just needs a little break and replace. Let's try it. No, what I find is that a good way to do it is if you get like something like this. Maybe that will do it. No. Could actually, another thing I could do is just for now, just take this one away. Just for now. Where was I putting it? I guess I'll put it here. I have a feeling that will do it. Lazurite. This should wake it up now. I find once you've got something going on the system, no, still's not waking it up. I don't know what I don't really get what the rules are for this are. It's certainly been misbehaving quite a lot recently there. There you go. Normally when that happens, it managed to refill itself. What about you? There you go. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of I don't know what it needs, but you just need to. What I found is that if you just can get something going with one of the machines that you haven't been using recently, it tends to work all right. So yeah, this is actually wasting a bit of energy. I don't really need that at the moment. We'll leave the iron in there to cook. Okay, So yeah, the standard casing is something I want to go for. So yeah, what other more? I mean, extra utilities did get added. Let's look at. So yeah, you can get this stuff, demon metal, demon ingots. Yeah, you threw you throw gold into lava, I think. Is that the way you do the demon ingots? I think so. There's obviously a lot of different generators here. Whether they're... I think a lot of these things are more for the kind of skyblock type stuff. But not... I mean, obviously the drums and stuff are pretty useful for liquid storage. But it's going to give me a lot of power if I do this. There's the angel ring, of course. So you need the ghast and the bat in order to see. One of the advantages, of course, with this is I can actually get villagers pretty easily. There's the bag of holding. There's actually 3 different types of... Interesting. The sun crystal. Which is there. So there's various things I could do. This is a new system which is based on the humidifier stuff. These are obviously like the watering can, yeah. The watering can is a pretty handy thing, isn't it? Because what I could do is you could do a filter, couldn't you, where you get it to right click the whole time with the mechanical user and then put it back. So that will be something that I'm probably going to do pretty soon. But yeah, I'm just going to wait a little bit, just because it's literally just been added extra utilities. But I will do it. I've also got these dirt seeds as well. So if I wanted to get some clay. So clay seeds are not listed for some reason. If you look at the there's a certain recipe though. This one to make clay, yeah, dirt with water. So yeah, and I was actually considering, is there a way I can get and I was thinking, why not do this? Because that's not a bad idea, is it? My iron, of course, is now... Well, that's all done. So let's get to... There's 7 pieces of iron that I might want there. And these things should all... Yeah, okay, it's all good now. Okay, so what I could do is... How would I do that then? I would need an importer. So which stuff will I need for this? So there's obviously a lot of different ways to deal with fluids. Pressure pipes is good, but probably I would just want to... Oh, there is better builders ones. I was thinking this wasn't here anymore. Okay, so... So I can get a fluid interface. So I will need to get a fluid storage disk, won't I? So what's the smallest one I can get? That is going to require these fluid storage parts. Okay. So what I think I'm going to actually do for this part of the episode is actually... So let's just look. Okay. So from what I understand, if I do a crafting pattern for that, that should all be there. So let's try it. Yeah. So this is in the pattern grid, so that's fine. Okay. So I should just be able to request... no? Storage part, that's what it's called. So I can craft the glass. Okay, that's fine. So I don't need to really check it. I could do the 4K. Let's just let's not go overboard with the auto crafting. Let's just do a small storage. Not this. The fluid storage. So we'll get the fluid storage disk. That's going to require a 64K fluid storage part. Again, pretty easy. And then the rest again is easy. So that's cool. So we'll just do auto crafting for this. I may need to do the bucket as well. We'll see. So let's see if I can request one of these now. Yeah, the bucket is not working. Okay, so iron. The bucket thing will be interesting because I wonder. So yeah, so if I just try and get, if I request this 64K, we should be all right now. Let's have a look. How's it doing? It's going to process some sand, some silicon, some various things. Okay. Yep, should be working pretty nicely. So, okay. So the other thing we need. Okay, so then I can just request this thing, which again is just going to be a crafting one. And yeah, just request that. Okay. So need just more, bit more glass, bit more, yeah, easy. So you can see how useful that stuff was. Come on. This is so close. You could just, I could just. No, we're done. That's cool. Okay, but yeah, but what I think about it, I'm pretty full actually. Oh, that's not actually done. Yeah, if that's that can happen, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Where did the fluid storage part go? Oh no, I've got it. Okay. So what's this thing used for? Everything, okay. Okie dokie. So we should have fluid storage. Yeah, that gives it, it's a weird thing there. Because obviously like a bucket counts as 1,000 items, which is obviously, it's not really It's weird to have both discs available in the same thing. I know what it means. Yeah. So say I had then the this thing, the infinite water source. I'll need 2 buckets of water. Might have them in there, yeah. We're good to go still, yeah. Okay, so the infinite water source. No. Okay, we've got some enough refined iron probably to make some circuits as well. Got some more circuits there. The standard casing. I wouldn't mind actually. Everything here is actually already auto-craftable. So I wouldn't mind actually having this as a pattern because I'm going to need it. So So that makes 4 standard machine casing, and I think I need like 12 or 16. So what would I? I'm curious what it will say if I go for like, say 16. Okay, it could actually do it all. Everything is pretty, yeah. Okay, so I could make that almost any time I want. I did actually want to make the dimension builder. I did say I was going to make that. Dimension builder. Got most of the things I needed for it. I don't think I ever showed this. This is pretty cool. Just shoot the arrow. You're on the other side of the room. I mean, yeah, it's a bit. The recipe's not exactly great for one arrow. This isn't. I was hoping that the infinity bow would mean I could just do it, but no, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so I want. Let's get a bit more gold. Oh wow, we're low on gold. Like I say, we'll have to do another quarry at some point. It's like pretty sooner than I thought. Let me just look at the dimension builder here. Let's just get the dimension builder because I just want to get it. Let me just look at the interface quickly as well. Okay, so we need the realize dimension tab. So yeah, this has got a huge amount of... this is a buffer I'm going to want to fill up sooner rather than later. So yeah, I'm going to want a wrench for this. So yeah, we want it pretty. We want to just. I'll just output to here maybe. So yeah, you'll recall the reason why I'll use this one is because of the way that this thing works. Got to be careful. Wait a minute. What I found. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I found, to be honest. You see, if this thing was actually working and doing stuff, it would drain it much faster, but it wouldn't necessarily be completely apparent. But that's cool anyway. That thing can just go slowly and get the power it needs. Now, what was I doing? That's a good question, isn't it? Okay, so water source. I needed the infinite water source. So how are we going to do on that? I think I just used some iron I didn't mean to use yet. Let's check. We don't want to run out of daylight. Okay, so we'll get the infinite water source. Maybe it's going already. Yep, I reckon we can get it already. And is this just going to be a one block solution? I hope so. So we've got Now can I just import the water straight in? Let's have a look at this block first of all. So I think it's like the well, but I thought it might be better to use this rather than the well itself. So let's take this. It's not actually connecting. Not being able to right click on it is not great. So I have an importer, which I've probably got, and some cable. I can't just plug this straight in, can I? Let's have a look, see if I can. Let's not do it here, though. We'll just pop back. So could I do something like... This is what I'm wondering. Could I just have this thing here? Okay, I'm stuck. That's not ideal. I'll just go out here. No, it's not importing directly in. Let me just check something. So if I look at the... Wait a minute, I think I probably need a fluid grid for this. But yeah, I think I'm going to look at this in a bit more detail, and then I'm going to come back in the next episode and see if we can start working with some of the fluids more. Because I also would like to get, I'd like to get going with stuff like this as well. The, yeah, well, we'll see about that one, I guess. Till then, thanks for watching.